Afternoon, the governor commended Washingtonians for following the stay-at-home order allowing for more reopening. Now, 5 counties received approval to move into phase 2 of reopening. Here they are: Columbia, Garfield, Lincoln, Ferry, and Pend Oreille counties. But that is still not fast enough for some. KARA 7's Deborah Horn reports on the 3rd lawsuit challenging the governor's authority during this pandemic.
This latest lawsuit is designed to force the state to immediately reopen schools. But during his news conference this afternoon, Governor Jay Inslee made it clear that he plans to continue on his current path to reopen the state slowly enough to prevent a resurgence of COVID-19.
We want a full economic recovery. And that's why we don't want to have to do this twice.
Governor Jay Inslee showed some troubling new graphs. The number of coronavirus infections trending up slightly on both sides of the mountains.
The number of people who will be infected and the number of people who will lose their lives is going to rise again in the state of Washington.
And he urged the state's residents to keep their distance, even during the beautiful Mother's Day weekend that is on tap.
Next few days are going to be missing their mothers. Some have been lost to COVID-19, some we won't be able to hug on that particular day.
Hard on his heels, however, are those who strongly disagree with his phased-in approach.
I believe that there is urgency here. We believe that these kids are being harmed today, right now.
GOP gubernatorial candidate Tim Eyman took to the steps of the state Supreme Court, the place he says he hopes a lawsuit to force Inslee to reopen the state schools will end up. Jennifer Anderson, a Lewis County mother, is one of the plaintiffs.
I don't believe there's a risk at the school.
You don't believe there's an emergency then?
Not to the point that they should shut down the schools and not let kids go to school.
Representative Jim Walsh, a Republican from Aberdeen, disputes the data the governor is using to continue his emergency order. So what do you have that argues against that?
The Constitution of the state of Washington. Thank you.
The governor says he will not retreat.
So we will not be intimidated by these folks.
Tim Eyman and his supporters want an injunction to immediately stop the governor. I checked with the court clerk in Lewis County. She says the lawyers have not yet asked for a date for their lawsuit to be heard. Reporting in Olympia, Deborah Horn, KARA 7 News.